Previously on Legends, man.
Frank, I thought you had a plan! I do! It's called Every Man for Himself! I hate you, Frank!
All right, this I believe will be the last brand new day premiere week video, since it basically opens today, tonight. Technically it's Friday, but they already started showing it yesterday, I believe. Anyway, so today it's not actually a Spider-Man figure, but it is related to Spider-Man Brand New Day. Yesterday we did the Hulk, so I figured today we might as well do Frank Castle, the Punisher. He's in the movie, as everybody knows who's seen the previews. There's no spoilers there. This is actually from the Daredevil Born Again series, but it pretty much looks like the way he looks in the movie, so I decided to go with this. All right, the package, Marvel Legends series, Punisher. Window, you can clearly see Frank and his accessories. Marvel Television, Daredevil Born Again, Hasbro. The double D logo up front, up top for Daredevil. Little artwork from the show down the bottom. Punisher, Marvel Legends, more artwork from the show, and little bio after his family is murdered in a criminal government conspiracy. U.S. Marine veteran Frank Castle turns vengeful vigilante and ally to Daredevil. That is, when their interests align. You know, Frank has a more permanent way of taking care of the bad guys. And more artwork on the side. Marvel Legends series down the bottom. All that garbage and the barcode. And let's pop them open. All right. So again, it's a window box. The usual crap. Plastic tray. And another background that can be used for scene setting, photography, or just display on a shelf with like a city background. And let's move this over here. Let's get Frank out of the tray. Okay, he comes with an extra fist and an extra trigger hand, if I can get it out here. Yep, extra trigger hand. It comes with a marine style knife, like a bayonet style almost, and pistol. And from the Born Again show, an axe. So we got that. We'll hang on to the background for now. This goes in that, and this is gone. Okay. So let's set Frank up here. All right. Stands pretty good. Okay. He looks pretty accurate to the show, I think, even with that high hair. He's got a holster on his right side, so let's put the pistol in there. Fits right in. He's got extra clips on his belt. They're molded into the belt. They are not removable. He's got a sheath for his knife. Fits nicely in there. And I don't see a spot for the axe, so until we set him up with a weapons rack, let's see if we can get it in his hand. There he is. So out of the package, he's got a trigger hand on his right arm, and he's got a throat clenching hand on his left arm. His head actually very nice. He's got the two-piece articulation in the neck. So the neck itself actually moves in the body, and then the head has the pin with the ball joint up top. So you can get a lot of... You talking to me? You talking to me? And let's see, he's got cups or butterflies or whatever they are. So there he is with the T-pose. And of course, these are out of the package tight, so gotta work them loose a little bit, but the arm goes all the way around. He's got a pivot right there. He's got some kind of insignia on his arm right there. He's got very nice double pinless elbow, if I can get the bottom one to bend. Well, it does bend, but I'm going to have to heat that up. He's also, let's see, is that a split there? No. Almost, oh no, there is a split there, but it doesn't pivot for some reason. There's a split where the bare arm comes in, but I'm not getting any twist there. I'm not going to force it. He does have the pin, so the hands go all the way around, articulated in and out on that one. The trigger hand, let's see, that goes up and down pivot. That's got to be worked loose also. Abdomen, he's got some crunch, not a lot. Looks like he's got a waist pivot, so he's got a twist at the waist, and the abdomen, I don't know if that's a ball joint or whatever it is. Let's see, can he VanDamme? No. But he can stand like that. That's pretty good. He just can't get all the way down the VanDamme, but that's okay. We'll count that to the gear he's wearing. He's got thigh articulation there, double pinless knees, and his, let's say, costume, his uniform has the knee pads on there. He can kick all the way up to his belt, no problem. And the feet, let's see, does he have boot articulation? He does not have boot articulation. So he's only got front and back and the forward pivot on the foot. The only way to turn the feet out is at the thigh. So it's a little limited, but so you got to take the good with the bad. It's got the extra neck articulation. It's missing some articulation down in the bottom, but actually for the outfit, it kind of works. I mean, he's not as, you're not going to see him jumping around like Spider-Man or Daredevil. He's more of a blunt force trauma type of guy, and also ranged weaponry. So the paint apps are pretty good. The faded Punisher logo on the chest looks good. Pretty accurate to the show from the way I remember it. All in all, like I said, the likeness is very nice. When I first saw the pictures online, I wasn't really sold on it. I didn't think that the face looked quite right. I didn't think, like, even from back there, the hair looks a bit high. He's almost got a Andrew Garfield going on there. But up close, in person, it's pretty good. It works for Frank, and it is good. So we'll see what he does in A Brand New Day, and see how close this is to his look in the movie. There is another Punisher figure that is out. It's along the lines of his one-shot special that was on Disney Plus. It's a bearded Punisher. I do not have that one. I wasn't really interested in it that much. If I find it somewhere along the line on clearance, maybe I'll get it. But for now, this Punisher is good enough for me. So I do like it. I think it looks I haven't seen the movie yet, but I think from the previews I've seen that it looks pretty good to what he looks like in the movie. So we've got Punisher, we've got Hulk, and we've got Spider-Man. So there are the 3 Brand New Day characters, the 3 main characters, as far as I know anyway. We got Spidey, Punisher, and Hulk. And yeah, you can see quite the size difference here between these guys, which should be pretty accurate to the film, especially when you hear Spider-Man say, "I didn't know you could get that big." Well, guess what? Banner can. So, here we go. All right, let's get. There we go. Yeah, Frank's gonna take on the Hulk with an axe. Let's see how that works out for him. I don't think it's going to work out too well. I'm interested to see how this plays out in the movie, how they make it work for Spider-Man, and more importantly, the Punisher. You know, Spider-Man at least has his speed, his proportionate strength of a spider to help him out, but Frank's got guns and a bad attitude. That's about all he's got going for him. But we'll see how it works out, and hopefully it's good. All right, so that, like I said, that should be the end of the Brand New Day premiere week videos for now. I think we covered, like I said, the only figures that are out for the movie are Hulk and Spider-Man, really, with the Brand New Day logos on them. The Punisher, even though he looks like this in the movie, it is from Daredevil Born Again Season 2. So that's your Brand New Day video for today, and we'll get back to some other stuff in the next video. So thanks for stopping by. Please take the time to subscribe. I see I'm getting a lot of views on everything, but I'm not getting subscribers. So it would help me out if you could subscribe, enable alerts. I'd appreciate it. Okay, Legends Man out.